Hey everybody, it's me, Aggie. Welcome to my little paint party that I'm having here. I'm going to be painting some lavenders tonight. And welcome, welcome. If it's your first time here, I'm so glad you have joined us. Um, and if you missed it, I'm going to go over everything so that you know exactly what you need to do so that you can participate in this. These replays are going to stay up here for you to watch whenever you would like. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. I'm going to leave these replays up here for you to watch whenever you would like. And I'm broadcasting this on my Artist Art Studio Facebook page and on my YouTube page, and I think in my free group, the Artist at Heart community. So welcome. So if you didn't hear this morning, I created this PDF document with these 4 different classes that we're going to be doing. And tonight is the first one. We're going to be doing this watering can right here. You can grab these reference images and tracers from my link tree. Let me get that for you. These are the paints I'm going to be using. Let me just put a cover on this really quick. I'm using acrylic paints tonight, but you could use whatever you would like. Okay, so let me go grab this for you from my notes. This is my link tree. I'm going to paste it in the comments for you. Okay, so, and it's showing on YouTube too. Great. Okay, so you can go there. The very first link at the top of my link tree has it there. So let me show you that really quick. Wait, let me close. Okay, so there it is. This is my link tree, this very first one. Hey, Liz. This very first one, it says join me Monday nights at 6 Central for my Lavender Studies series. Click on that, and right away you can see the PDF document. It has all 4 tracers. Hey, Dorothy, and all 4 reference images. And I'm pretty sure you can download it from your phone. This is, it's kind of blurry, but the last page is showing you, oops, wrong thing. The last page is showing you what we're doing in my membership. I'm doing this to promote the painter's journey. Hey, Betty. And membership is open if you would like to join us. It's $37 a month. We do 2 new glass and resin projects each month. And I also have a lot of members that want to improve their paintings. And so I do different lessons each month to improve your paintings. It might be about sketching, it might be about color theory, it might just be a straight up painting lesson. So all kinds of goodies in there for you. Over 160 lessons. And we have this really cool exclusive thing in my membership where we have a private messenger chat, and we just kind of, some days we chat all day. So at any rate, let's get started on this. So you can go there, you can print it out. I know I have it traced. I basically just used, a few minutes ago, I went live and did this, and I just used RESIN graphite paper, which you can get on Amazon. Let me type that in really quick, what it's called. My maiden name is Richardson, but not, this is Richeson. Let me spell it out. RICHESON, graphite paper. And that is the best stuff. I buy it by the roll from Blix. And Shelly told me that you can also get it on Amazon. All right, so let's get started, shall we? Any questions? Just pop them in the chat. If it's your first time here, say hello. If you've got friends that you know are interested, you have any lavender lovers out there, let them know that this is happening. And also, if you share this to yourself on your own page, you'll have the replay right on your own page. So you could do that too. So, okay, here's the paint colors that I'm using tonight. I've got quinacridone magenta right here. I've got phthalo blue green shade right here. These two make a really fabulous purple. I'm going to show you that real quick. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this so that you can kind of see this color, because it's so dark, it's sometimes hard to see that. And there's that. And if we mix these together, we get some gorgeous purples. Of course, the more magenta you add, the more it is a red violet, and the more blue you add, the more it's a true purple. So the cool thing about purple is that it can be warm or cool. Okay, and then I've got burnt umber light right here. This is burnt umber light. It's an earth color. It's not absolutely essential that your earth colors are professional grade acrylics, certainly not. This is raw sienna. Okay, this is phthalo green blue shade. That's what we're going to use for the leaves. We might add a little bit of yellow to it. I didn't need all that yellow, but this is Hansa Yellow Opaque by Golden. And these are fluid acrylics, but my white is it's actually medium body, but to me it seems like heavy body, but it's a really nice white. I really do love Utrecht acrylic paints. If you want a nice, heavy, strong coverage, a really nice opaque white, this is it. Don't you hate it when your whites just are not strong enough? This is a really nice, strong, very opaque white. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to do to get started is I want to paint in these leaves. So let's do that. I'm going to change my camera up a little bit so that you can see the painting a little bit better. Oh, sorry, I gotta move some things around here. Actually, I don't even need to be in there. Let's just do that, right? Oh, I know what I wanted to show you here. Let me just show you. Here's the PDF. So it's called Lavender Studies. We're going to be doing March 13th. We're doing the watering can. All of these are going to be on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Central, right here on Artist Heart Studio, and also on my Agnes Friedlander Art Studio YouTube page. Okay, so the next one is going to be, so each Monday night. So the next one is going to be March 20th. We're going to do that wicker basket full of lavender. On March 27th, we're going to be doing the lady with the, somebody commented on YouTube. On March 27th, we're going to be doing the lady with the print dress. And on April 3rd, we're going to be doing the lady with the white dress. Now, there's something I want to say about the lady in the white dress. I don't really care for, wait, let me go back. I don't care for the way the photographer, these are all Unsplash photos, by the way. I don't care for how the photographer, the layout of that. I changed the design so that the horizon line is not cutting her head off. I lowered it down on my tracer. I'll show you that in a minute. So let's just go through what's in here. So here's the Lavender Studies, March 13th, the watering can that we're doing tonight. Here's a reference image. We're going to be painting something like that. Here is the one on the 20th and the reference image for that. It's always good to have a reference image. Here's the tracer I created for the print dress lady. And there's the reference image. And here you can see how I changed the photo, because it looked like this. If you're looking on the side screen, it looked like this. And I didn't like that. So doesn't it look a lot better with the horizon line lowered down to like chest level on her? I think it looks a lot better. You can use your artistic license and change things, right? Oh, we've got so many great friends here. Hello, hello. Thanks for watching. So yeah, there you can see the difference. You can see what I did and the actual reference image. Okay, and don't worry. I know maybe these feel a little bit intimidating. We're going to make them, they're studies. Sometimes that's a good way to look at it. It's a study. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a quick study. It's almost like we're just practicing mixing colors. Think of it that way. And then here on this last page, I'm just sharing a little bit about my membership and what we're going to be doing in March and April. And I've got the links to join. You can join for $37 monthly and cancel anytime, or you can join annual and get 2 months free. It's only $370 to join the annual. You have access to all of my classes as soon as you join. All right, so let's get on with it already. Okay, let's go back to just this. Okay, so here we are. Yay! Let's see who we've got here. I'm just going to share a few comments. We've got, I'm going to show all you beautiful people. We got Shelly. Good evening, Shelly. We've got Teresa. Hello, Teresa. We've got Marnie. Hello, Marnie. And then we've got Sharon. Hello, Sharon. And Donna. Oh, Donna, I love that hat. And we've got Betty. So yes, who else is here? Say hello. Say hello. All right, let's mix up some greens. So I'm just going to mix a kind of a minty green. I'm going to do maybe 2 or 3 different shades of green. So going to be using, of course, this. I got a little bit of yellow going into that, and it made it kind of grassy looking, which I don't think I mind too much. So I'm going to grab some white. I don't know if I'm going to have much luck with this thin brush. And I think I want to add a little bit of this raw sienna to it. And I like what that did. We do want a nice light color. And I got a little scrap paper over here to just kind of put a few sample colors down. So that was phthalo green with a little bit of raw sienna and a tiny bit of Hansa yellow opaque. And we've got Elaine and Lynn. And Elise, hello. Hey girl, how are you? And there's Lynn. I know, I love lavender. Lavender is my favorite. When it comes to essential oils, hands down. Is there anything else? No, I mean, I do love like rosemary, and I like a lot of things, but lavender is just the best. So I want to do one that's just a little bit on the bluish side. So I grabbed a little bit of that blue from over there, and I'm mixing some of this green in here. And I'm going to add a little bit of white to that. When I pull the white, I pull it from the edge of the puddle. And so there is that. Let's put that there. That is a beautiful soft teal. Might be a little too blue, in which case I suppose I could add a little bit of raw sienna to it. And that kind of softened it up a little bit, made it a little greener. So don't be afraid to use a raw sienna with these phthalos. These phthalos are so strong. The colors are so powerful. So what I did on the tracer is some of these are lines, and I'm gonna go seek out all the different areas where I can create a stem. And I'm gonna use this light minty green for that. I'm gonna fully load my little liner brush here and just start dotting in those lines here and there. So here's another one right here. And when you're painting a line, you really do need to make sure that it's watery enough, actually, or it just won't work for you, you know, right? I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Just a little bit lighter. Just want to keep it super light. So I'm just looking for little places to put these stems. Like it's basically the stalk that the flower is on, coming off of. And, you know, it's kind of like, these are like little, I don't know, buds. So there are going to be little dots of the stalk in between the flower buds. Does that make sense? Let's switch it up a little bit to a slightly different color. I'm using the tealish color that I made. Why super light? It's just the aesthetic that I want for this. I want to keep the background white. So I feel I want it to be soft and kind of just, I don't know. I want it to have a light, soft feel. I guess that's why, Betty. Good question. It's kind of different than what I normally do. Okay, so I did a few main stalks. I should put this a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. So I did several of those main stalks, and probably turn this light down a little bit. It seems so strong, the light. Okay. So now I'm going to look for places where I can put some leaves in. I think I do want to go a little bit with more raw sienna and white in there. And it's like a sea foamy green, a soft sea foam green. I'm gonna add some white to this. Part of it too is that acrylic paints do dry just a bit darker than they appear when they're wet. So I want to get this brush really loaded and kind of push down. Kind of push down and pull it. Let's see. To create some different leaf shapes here. So like here, I'll show you. Here's one. Oh, I got a big glob of paint there. That didn't work real great, did it? Let's get that off of there if we can. Oh, I might not be able to. Got it. So I want some variation. So I'm going to go even lighter and yellower. Okay, to have it a little bit different. I'm fighting the thickness of this paint, so I need to keep adding water. So if you've got the right size of liner brush, this will work pretty easily for you. And this is a Princeton Select Liner size 1. Let me check if there's any new comments. No, I guess not. Okay, let's go back to this other color that we had. Just something a little bit different. You don't want all the leaves to be the exact same color. So I'm adding water so that my brush is super loaded. And then that way when I kind of push down, it kind of fills in. And I do think this is going to go fairly quick. Hey, Liz. Hey, glassy attitudes. You got a glassy attitude. I got to talk to you about your glassy attitude. That's funny. Okay, so back to this lighter yellowy color. I think the reason why I like the raw sienna mix is because, you know, anytime you use yellow, it's going to look really good with purple, right? Okay, so let's put some purple in there and then we can decide if we want to fill in more, you know, more foliage or not. Okay, so let's mix. So we're going to have a few different mixes with this as well. So I've got my little paper here to do some test swatches. I'm going to grab some some white, put it over here. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of blue to that and some water, of course. And some pink. Oh, I grabbed too much pink. I mean, it's quinacridone magenta. But I do like this color. And it might be just a bit dark. Well, no, I think it's okay actually. So I'll add a little bit more water to that. And I'm going to grab a little bit more white to make a lighter version of it. Okay, and then I want to make a couple of other shades. So maybe we'll get our blue and our quinacridone and add a bunch of white to that. So this is a much more cool version. of purple. Put that on our test sheet. And we're probably good to go with that. Let me also put my this real light color. Oh God, that's super light. Okay. So we're just going to start painting these little buds in here. So you want your brush to be really loaded, like I said earlier, and just do these, you know, dot these on here. We're going to come back and add to them. So I'm going to clean my brush out. I'm going to grab a slightly darker version of this. I'm going to add some more magenta to this. No, I'm going to use this one instead. All right. So I'm basically adding purple to the tops of some of these. And then it's a little bit lighter towards the bottom. Okay, this one, I think I want to do some green like stocky leaves on here. Before all my green dries up. Hey Carlotta, hey Jean. And Linda, I am experiencing fear of missing out. Oh no, Linda, I'm sorry. You can watch it later. It'll be here for you later. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so I'm not sure which is the fastest way to do it. Let's try doing it with the dark first and see if that helps. So I'm just going to do like a really little line in purple, in the dark purple, I mean. I think I like that look a little bit better. So we're just picking some here and there to kind of outline the tops of. Now with watercolor, this would work really nice. I would be doing, if you're doing this in watercolor, I would do the light first, and then right before it's about to get too dry, I would drop in the lighter color. So these are just little swashes, little strokes, not a big deal. They could even be little dots. Okay, so now I'm gonna go grab another color. I see a couple leaves I missed. It is kind of hard to mix color with a liner brush. I will admit, but it can be done. Okay, let's grab the other purple. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this color and kind of dot that in all over. And I would say just don't think about it too much. Try to push your brush in different angles. Some of them are strokes, some of them are dots. I'm going to get the light color too. And I'm kind of dotting a thicker light color on these now too. So I would say if you can do it a slightly heavier body paint, it will kind of be to your advantage. And I do like dotty types of paintings. They're just fun. You could be pretty loose with lavender. Hello, Sandy and Pamela. Thank you. Yeah, who doesn't like lavender, right? I had a bedroom once that I decorated with lavender, and I had my vanity wall was yellow, sunshine yellow, and it actually you'd think that it would be kind of crazy to have that as the wall with the mirror on it, so when it reflects on your face, it reflects yellow, but it was really I always felt happy. It really did. I really did love it, actually. I mean, I'm not really a big yellow person, but that was fun, I will say. So you see how easy this is. These are just simple little strokes and dots. Oops, I got a lot on my brush. Went a little crazy with my brush there. And you can totally decide on how much or how little of lavender you actually have. Who has painted lavender before? So then you can come back in and kind of, dot a darker color around the edges of it if you want to kind of define it a little bit more. You have, Jean? And there's so many different kinds. Did you do it anything like this, or how did you do yours? There's wild lavender and all right, I might be doing too much. Can there be too much lavender? Okay, let's pull out and take a look and see. Yeah. I like it. I like it. I got a couple of dots up there. That's okay. I could probably make it a more abstract background anyway. Okay, so now we're going to start painting the can. I probably at some point will go back in and add just a little bit of outlines around the leaves, but I want to get the can in there first. Let me see. if I can get this off of here, if it's too late. And I got it off of there. No, that's not coming off, that one. That's okay. I could probably paint over that in white if I need to. All right, so for the can, we're going to do a few different colors on here. I'm going to get another plate and mix up basically a base color. I'm going to grab a bunch of white here. And I'm going to use that raw sienna again and a tiny bit of my phthalo blue. So there's a color that's just a little bit seafoam greenish, right? So that's one color. Then we're going to take it over here and add a little bit more, maybe a little burnt umber, and a little bit more of the raw sienna to make it just a little bit more, a little bit warmer. So that'll be a really good color. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this quinacridone nickel azo gold. I need to shake this though. A pot of lavender and acrylic painting, a pot of lavender. The watercolor was a loose painting. Oh, I'd love to see them, Jean. Now this quinacridone is a special color. It's really awesome. That's going to give us that gorgeous rusty look that we are after. And a really nice glow. Oops. Wow, I'm lucky that didn't spill all over my painting. Really lucky. Okay. I do want to have a bit more blue. So I've got some blue here that's way too blue. So I want to neutralize it. Just make it a gray color. So I just basically added all of my dark colors. So now, before this has a chance to dry out on me, I'm going to spray mist it. So I just sprayed it with a mist of water, and now I've got all the colors that I want, and I'm going to quickly lay this in here with a larger brush. Which I got right here. So here we go. So I'm going to put this kind of warmer color on here. And then change it up in the middle a little bit. And then go back to this color. Just putting it on a little thicker now. So I would say just mix up a few different tones, you know, something that's warm and then something that's cool. And as long as you're using all the same colors, you'll be okay. So I'm going to switch to a smaller brush now so I can get in on the handle. Sorry, I guess I'm getting kind of quiet as I'm painting. So we want to get that kind of shadow tone in there a little bit. You know, it doesn't totally matter where you put the shadow. I mean, you could put it on that side, put some in the middle of the can. It's not really a shadow. It's just you want to have a second tone to it. You know, and maybe a couple of little seams going on to make it somewhat interesting. Of course, if you blend too much, it's going to lift up the other color that you had on there. But you know, this is a pretty decent base layer. I do want that to be a little bit warmer, so I'm going to grab a little bit more of this warm color and some more, add a little bit more quinacridone to it. The nickel azole gold. Ooh, that's a lot I squeezed out. And I'm going to go back to the liner brush now and really get this kind of stronger color in there. You know, decide where I want this. Kind of screwed up the outline there a little bit. Hey, Deborah, how are you? So sometimes you have to twirl your brush to get that point back that you need. You love this painting? Oh. So I just misted my other paints so that they don't all dry out. Need a lighter color to hit this handle. A little bit. Okay, well, I got this highlight going on here. Okay, let's soften this up. So it's a little bit grayer on one side and warmer on the other. Okay, and on that side, we're going to go into the a little bit more on the rusty side. So a flat brush will help you do this. Wipe your brush off. You can't mess with this too much. Okay, I'm gonna get a little on here and try and get it on this. Okay. Oh, we've been at it for an hour. Oh, we're just about done. I think I want to add a little bit of black just in a couple of spots. What do I do with my black? Oh, here it is. It was hiding behind another bottle. Ooh. Oh, it's got a bunch of black on my nails. Don't you hate that? This is why I don't get manicures. Look at that. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit of black out here. Get a new paper towel. Welcome to my world. I know, right? Okay, so with our little liner brush now, where did I put that? Here it is. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this black and add it to, oh, that looks too gray. I don't want that. And add it to my quinacridone. Michelangelo. So, you know, black is always a lot more powerful. Oh, that really kind of took over, but I think it'll still work. So we just want to pick a few places to put that. Oh, that might be too strong, huh? Oh, maybe it's okay. Mix it with some raw sienna. Just create a couple of, you know, slightly darker patches. Sometimes it helps to outline. Like if you're going to leave it on a white background, then I don't know. I think I would outline it. So now this thing actually goes into the body of the can. Okay, and then this comes around. I had to add to the bottom because I kind of went off a little bit. Okay. I think I want to do just a little bit more of a gray tone. So I'm getting that blue again. This time I'm going to use some of this with it. This might be a little too much. Maybe not. Okay, I feel like it kind of needed that. So I'm just using the side of my brush, and that's just a very diluted color. Oops, Charlie hears something. Okay, I kind of feel like I could use this as an outline on some of these leaves now. So I'm going to turn it upside down so I don't put my hand in all that stuff. Of course, this part isn't all that fun for some folks. And you don't really have to outline every single one. Maybe just the ones that seem real noticeable. And I think that's going to be it. We're almost done. So do you guys have any questions on this? Does this look like something you would do? I do need to fix this smear right here. Do I still have you guys here? I think the outlines are helping. I'm still here. Hi, Sandy. Deborah's still here. Linda. Oh, okay. Thank you. Didn't know. I know I got real quiet. Sorry. Kind of got in the zone there. And don't let yourself get all hung up on all these little lines. You could certainly do them. You could get your paint markers out and do it. With little paint markers, right? But the outlines kind of help. They um, kind of elevates it a little bit, I think. All right, what do you think? Do you think it looks okay just not having any kind of background? Or do you think would you prefer a little background on there? I think I'm going to leave it, but just curious to see what your thoughts are. And by all means, I hope that you will share yours if you paint this. You can join my free group, the Artist at Heart community on Facebook, and that would be a place where you could share it. Yeah, sometimes something just nice and simple is fun, right? I think that's what's nice about lavender. It's just a simple, beautiful thing. So there we go. I think I see a couple more. I mean, I don't want it to look like it was too fussed with. So you can kind of just fill in. And then if you could just, if you wanted to, here's just another idea. Take some of your white with just quinacridone. Really pale though. No, this isn't that pale. And maybe with this heavier body, thicker stuff. I'm just going to pick a couple places to dot this on. Because I wouldn't mind it being a little pinker. And I think what's cool about this is the thicker paint, you know. And when you start questioning yourself on how do you know when you're done, that's usually a sign. That is usually a true indicator. All right, I'm just going to look for a couple more spots where I can put a thicker, light purple. Or, if there are a couple of leaves, like this vein, this stem got too weird or something. So you can cover up any mistakes with this method. Here's a dot out here that is a mistake, so I'm just going to add I love dots anyway. All right, I think that's it. Last thing I'm going to do, will I be adding glass and resin? You know what? I totally could, right? I suppose I really could do that. I'm going to use gesso to clean up these little boo-boos. I think if I were going to add glass and resin to it, I would paint the background. Let me put some gesso on here. With a metallic paint. You know how I love that. And clean this up. And this boo-boo here. Should I? I think the only thing I would put resin on would be the flowers, right? What would you do, Liz? So tell me in the comments if you think if you want me to do that. I probably could do that. But you know what we'll do? We'll paint them all. We'll paint them all, and then maybe we can come back and resin them, glass and resin them. Oh, it did turn out pretty nice, huh? Hey, Lisa, how are you? How was your weekend? Do you like the daylight savings? I'm just fixing up the boo-boos here. How's it going with the house, chica? Lisa is going through hell with her house. It's going good? Okay, good. Linda Lucas says yes on flowers and glass on flowers and resin. All right, I could do that. Do you think I have enough rust? Enough rust on here? I think I do. Yeah, so I think what I would do is paint the Anita's metallic. So this needs to dry. Well, if not Anita's metallic, then this white metallic, just on the whole white background. And then really for glass, just little purple, let's see, what do I have? What can I use? I have, oh, I wonder how this stuff would look. Do you think these would work? Oh, I dropped a couple on there. I suppose this might not look bad, huh? Does this look enough like, oh, look at that. That looks pretty cool, actually. Oh, I think they would work. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know when, but we will. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it'll be just a little touch of something on there, right? All right, my friends. Let me I shouldn't have thrown those on there. It's still a little bit wet. Let me just leave this here. Let me get oh, I'm actually excited about that. So yeah, the key to this was using the Quin Gold. So let me show you that one more time. This was the key color. Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold is what gave us the gorgeous rust, right? Yeah, that really worked. So, where's my mouse? Here it is. Oh, glass just went flying everywhere. So again, one more time, let me just show you. Hi. No, but Lisa, you should do it in watercolor. So if you're just getting here, if you're just hopping on like my friend Lisa is a watercolorist. You can grab this entire little bundle of tracers and reference images. Let me share what that looks like again. And you can get it at my, wait. You can get this PDF. Wait, I gotta go back. Let me go all the way back. So it's called Lavender Studies. It's a PDF that I created this morning, and I shared it on my Linktree page. So I'm going to share my Linktree again. Grab it here, copy. I'm going to paste it into the comments. There you go. Go grab it from my Linktree. There's no charge. It's free to you. You can download the PDF. I don't know if you can download it from your phone. If you can, somebody comment and let me know if they were able to do that. I have a feeling that you need to be on your computer or laptop to do it. I think it's just easier from a laptop. And then, you know, print it out. I have it so that it prints out directly onto 8.5 by 11 paper, and you'll have all the tracers every Monday night. Well, I've got four lavender studies that I want to do with you. And this was the first one tonight. This one's, I'm just calling watering can, lavender watering can. We're going to be doing, I don't have the dates on here. Wait, let me go through the slides really super quick. So we did this one tonight. Next week on Monday night at 6 p.m. Central, we're going to be doing this basket of lavender flowers. Okay. Then the next week, we're going to be doing this lady with the printed dress, and she's in a field of lavender. Look how pretty that is. These are all free Unsplash photos, by the way. And then the last one is April, I forgot one. The first week of April. Yeah, we're going to be doing this lady. I changed the tracer so that her head's not being cut off on the horizon line. And these are just studies, so don't be intimidated by it. They're just, you know, well, how long did this take? It took an hour and a half. You know, just that's, I mean, hopefully that's just about right. I mean, in my mind, I always wish I did these in half an hour, but you know what? It's impossible. I don't know why I put that expectation on myself. Like, lives are supposed to be 45 minutes. People get too tired. But you know what? My fans, I've noticed that you guys hang out anyway. You know, it's just all good fun, right? So now that I've made a mess, glass everywhere, I'm going to say goodnight to you. Hey, Paula. Oh, no, you're not late. We're just about ending, but the replay will be up here for you, and you can go grab the tracers, the whole tracer packet from my Linktree. I just shared the link. If you look in the comments, you can see it there. And I'm going to let you guys go. If you want to share, maybe the last thing I should share with you is my, hey, Christy, I'll share my artist community. Hey, Brandy, are you going to do this one? The Artist at Heart community. Let me see if I can find that one. Where is that? All right, hold on. That's my free group, and you could share your photos there. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. No, here it is. All right. Copy and paste. Hey, Marty, was it good? Did you like it? You're so sweet. Okay, here is my Artist at Heart community free group. You just have to read the rules and agree to them, and I will let you in there. And that would be a great place for you to hang out and see us and share your painting if you'd like. All right, you guys. This was so much fun. I can't wait to see you next Monday night at 6 o'clock Central. Let your friends know, pretty please. And that's it. Have a good night. Bye.